Well, good evening and thank you for joining us for KREM 2 News at 5 tonight. I'm Mark Hanrahan.
And I'm Whitney Ward. We begin with breaking news tonight. Spokane Police Chief Craig Meidel is resigning. He spent 7 years as Chief of Police and just announced he is stepping down.
We start with team coverage tonight. KREM 2's Amanda Rowley is covering the reaction as it pours in from across the city of Spokane. First, though, we go live to our Kyle Simchuk, who has more on Meidel's resignation. Kyle?
Well, Chief Meidel has been with the Spokane Police Department since 1994. He says that after 30 years, it's time to close this chapter of his career. Now, Meidel's decision comes just days after it became apparent that Lisa Brown would become the next mayor of Spokane. Meidel is resigning the day before she is sworn in. In his statement, Meidel says he wishes Mayor-elect Brown success in continuing the ongoing journey to make Spokane a safe and healthy city. Meidel says leading the Spokane Police Department has been a privilege and says there's no finer group of officers in the entire world. In a statement, Mayor Nadine Woodward said no one has been more committed to his community and the Spokane Police Department. She says Meidel's resignation will leave a huge void in the community. Now, Mayor-elect Brown just sent us this statement saying, quote, "The Chief of Police is an incredibly challenging job that requires dedication and sacrifice. I want to thank Chief Meidel for the 30 years of service he has given to our community. In the coming days, I will meet with Chief Meidel and Assistant Chief Justin Lundgren to hear their perspectives on public safety challenges and opportunities facing Spokane." Now, Meidel's last day will be December 31st. We will be sitting down with the chief tomorrow for an interview. You can catch that tomorrow on KREM 2 News 4, 5, and 6. Reporting live from the Public Safety Building, Kyle Simchuk, KREM 2 News.
All right, Kyle, thank you very much. As news of Meidel's resignation breaks across Spokane tonight, reaction is pouring in from Spokane officials at this hour.
KREM 2's Amanda Rowley is live in the newsroom tonight with some of those statements. Amanda?
Yeah, Mark and Whitney, within minutes of learning about Chief Craig Meidel's resignation, Spokane Mayor Nadine Woodward issued a statement. She's calling this news bittersweet and that the chief's departure leaves a huge void in the community and the police department. Now, Mayor Woodward's statement reads in part, "No one has been more committed to his community and the Spokane Police Department. Chief Meidel has led the department through critical relationship building with the community, advanced the training and tools available to officers to best meet the evolving needs of those that they serve, and been a champion for public safety in Spokane neighborhoods and statewide." She adds, Spokane has big shoes to fill. Now, Spokane City Council President Lori Kinnear is also reacting to the chief's announcement tonight, saying she is saddened by this news. She released the following statement saying the many challenges the police department faced in the last 3 years were handled professionally by the chief. I wish him well in his next endeavor. Certainly, he can feel good about the contributions he has made to our city. Now, Kinnear served on the committee that hired Meidel as chief in 2016. And just in the last 30 minutes, City Council member Michael Cathcart shared a statement on Facebook. He says, "As the City Council's Public Safety Chair, I want to express my gratitude for Police Chief Craig Meidel's nearly 30 years of service to our great city. His departure is a significant loss for both the community and police department. Chief Meidel's tenure has been very impactful, marked by his commitment to the community." Now, this story is continuing to develop, but there is more to this story. Right now on KREM.com, you can learn more about Chief Meidel's history in Spokane, including his appointment to chief in 2016 and his recent controversy within the community. Amanda Rowley, KREM 2 News.
Amanda, thank you. A deputy shooting in Spokane Valley last night has left one person injured and is now under investigation.
KREM 2's Nathan Hyun is live at the scene of that shooting tonight. And Nathan, what have you learned today?
Mark, Whitney, I'm in Spokane Valley now. This is where a 30-year-old man was shot by a deputy during a domestic violence incident last night. Jim Earlscourt was watching the Gonzaga basketball game last night when he
heard the shots approximately about 6:30.
Earlscourt lives 2 homes down from where the shooting happened. He wasn't quite sure what was going on.
You normally don't hear gunshots up here.
Deputies say last night Spokane Valley police got a call about a possible domestic violence incident at a home. The caller said a man broke a door inside the house and would not leave a female alone.
After the first police officer arrived, it got pretty hectic around here. There was a lot of police presence, I can tell you that.
Deputies say the man had an active domestic violence warrant for his arrest. When deputies arrived to the home, shots were fired and a man was hit.
There was several shots, 3 to 4 shots for sure.
Deputies say they saw what appeared to be a firearm in the area where the man was shot. Earls Court says he was impressed with the police's response.
I wasn't scared for my safety because I didn't hear any more shots after the first.
Deputies say the suspect was transported to the hospital with life-threatening injuries. We don't have an update on the suspect's condition, and no other people or deputies were injured. And because this was a deputy shooting, the Washington State Patrol has taken the lead on the investigation for the shooting. I reached out to them for more information, but they had no comment at this time. Live in Spokane Valley, Nathan Hyun, KREM 2 News.
Nathan, thank you. We are learning more about a military helicopter crash over the eastern Mediterranean that killed 5 people, including a Gonzaga graduate from Sacramento.
According to CBS News, 34-year-old Chief Warrant Officer 2 Shane Barnes went to high school in Sacramento before then graduating from Gonzaga University in 2011. Happening just last week, the Department of Defense said the soldiers were conducting an aerial refueling training in their Black Hawk when that helicopter experienced an in-flight emergency, resulting in the crash. Barnes leaves behind his wife and 2 daughters. The cause of the crash is under investigation.
Well, the Wenatchee Police Department is looking for a missing vulnerable adult last seen getting into an unknown car in her driveway.
Police say Shiara Harrison was last seen getting into a white or silver Toyota Highlander. Her family told police they do not recognize that vehicle.
WPD is asking anyone that may know where she is or who sees her in the Chelan or Douglas County areas to call Rivercom. That number is right there. Well, it's on our website, rather, on KREM.com. All right, let's switch gears and talk weather with Chief Meteorologist Jeremy Legoo, as we just can't seem to shake this fog.
Yeah, it's been hanging around, so let's get right to our Chief Meteorologist. Hi, Jeremy.
Well, it's one of those ones where our overall weather pattern doesn't change enough in the coming days to get rid of the fog, so expect more of it. Even though we're getting rid of some of the rain, visibility remains pretty low in parts of the region, and it likely gets worse by tomorrow morning. Watch what happens as we put it in motion. It drops, and it drops pretty significantly. We're down to about 1/4 or 1/8 of a mile in Deer Park, Spokane, Coeur d'Alene, even down into Ritzville and across the Palouse. So it is another foggy start to the day tomorrow. By the time we get to tomorrow afternoon, we get rid of most of it. But get this, Friday's the day. Visibility up over 10 miles, that means clear skies and a lot of sunshine. I do think we eventually close out the week with sun, but getting there is a bit of an arduous task. We've got rain and snow coming down, and to get rid of that, we need our cold front to move through. That cold front is what drops our temperatures and gives us the fog. The rain and snow move out overnight. Tomorrow we have the fog and then a little bit of sun. Friday, a little bit of fog and then a lot of sun. Temperatures go from 30s tomorrow to 40s Friday and stay in the 40s on Saturday as our next round of rain moves in.